Yo, what up, man? It's your man Qualified. We here, brand new factory session. Shout out to Blue Planet for having us. So first up, we got my man Paradigm. He's about to hop in the booth and he's about to perform for y'all. So check it out, man. It's gonna be crazy.
See nothing yet. This is just the beginning. Well, here's my hand on it.
Glad to hear that you've seen the...
It's for the fire in me burning up. It's for the urgency, lack of currency, worrying, reoccurring, currently, the current deep. It's for the fire in me burning up. Turn a couple nuggets to blunts, a blunted, fuck. World done a number on me, wonder what I'm running from. 100 hooded hunters in the form of those we love and trust me. I don't know who to turn to when it's all said and done. Lately miss my gram, she the last and never see her enough. I've been vexed as fuck, lessons always settle rough. Never touch an angel, my angle, all for the angel dust maybe. Could be aiming late, I'm an aimless painting. For goodness sakes, I got habits that's rampant. Hard to break up and I ain't even messing the dress of the makeups. Some people got me fucked up and it's hard to never stress them. Till I'm on a stretcher, try my best to never stress it. For the pressure like a bench press, at least I'm blessed to an extent, but how selfish to even measure it. But spirit isn't given, the body's given the spirit. Test the energy's limit. It's caring for often what you care for hardly. Marksman with a target always slightly off the bullseye. Try to mark it like a parking off the line, like the fire too hot to spark it. Bitch, I'm marching through the harshness. Politicians make me nauseous. At least they gave me fucking caution. Don't you fucking get me started off topic, better stop it, moderate off of the mind of the monolithic chip on the block. My shoulder held hostage. You gotta check the clock. 'Cause tomorrow isn't a promise. It's for the fire in me burning up. It's for the urgency, lack of currency, worrying, reoccurring, currently, currently.
I have a sneaking suspicion that somebody out here doesn't...
Where the problem area lies, people think it lies in taking too much. It lies in taking too little. Because if you take too little, you can resist it. You can struggle.
Shrooms flip the view to Blue Charlie. Glued into a body, godly, Super Saiyan Riley. Getting high's my favorite hobby. Maybe wanna get me sloppy. Cherry dust up with that optimal widow to get me started hardly. Dirty like the janitor, jacking off while I'm jacking off. Probably sniffing Adderall, eat the pussy like candy. Floaters coat my iris, the minute sight in my ocular ripples, ripping cement in the pavement. Walking on water, dog. Flow is never waterlogged. Rodney Mullen, all of y'all. Kick them to the curb and stomp they jaw to end the awful songs. Probably break the drive when we load them, fuck it. Load the bomb, melt and think my fucking face is falling off. Bitch. Yeah. Tripping balls, better hold your drawers. Yeah. That's it.
Fucking fucked. So fucking shit. What are they gonna tell me that I haven't been? Where have you been in fucking 8 fucking years? Where have you fucking been in 8 fucking years, huh?
Hey, I hope my mother's song don't foreclose, forcing the homeless. Motivate me to get this show on the road. Gotta get on my shit rolling. I'm scrolling through scrolls deep in the soul of scriptures I wrote, 'cause my written's holy. Scoping through keyholes of doors too stubborn to open to catch a glimpse of my goals. No key to fully expose them. Smoke a bit to cope with shit. A boat afloat with holes in it, overflowing full of the pressure pressing my. It's paradigm with a pair of lines to respond. Leave you paralyzed, pair of eyes. The back of my fucking head, so you skin behind it. Go feed off the vine that you fucking eat. Don't you fucking speak to me. Been ducking sheep with a fleece of deceit. You fucking creature, sucking leeches too comfy. Rummage through reefer. Run from the reaper, be creeping, sleeping. A fucking speaker tweaking. Inebriated up to the tip of my fingers, configuring different positions quickly to raise my figure up. Yup. Yeah, I'll take that one.
The
Yo, that was crazy. Shout out to my man Paradigm for the dope performance. So now we're gonna get to know him a little bit better. And I'm gonna bring up my homegirl. Yo, why you hanging out there on the side? Come on over here, my homegirl.
Hey everybody, it's Libby with Factory. I have Paradigm here, recording his new album. So tell us about your new project.
The new project I'm working on is entitled Shrooms. It's I don't know. It's like a story, you know? I don't know.
Did you write it while you were on shrooms, or?
Actually, I had the idea for the story, and then which made me do shrooms. You know, that kind of manifested itself, kind of, you know, and then that kind of, I don't know. After that, I was just banging out beats and stuff like that, pretty much.
So what's the story like?
It's about a dude named Charlie, pretty much, that takes shrooms, and it's a shroom trip, and just each song kind of goes through its own story, pretty much, and then until the end, pretty much, and then it kind of all connects together in its own little way.
So you said the idea came to you before you took shrooms.
Yeah.
How did that come about? Is it a dream, or?
Honestly, it just from like scrolling through Instagram, you know, like I see like some dope art sometimes, you know, and like I was kind of just throwing the word around in raps, you know, just fucking around or whatever, and like it just came to me pretty much, you know. I think the dopest things just kind of, you know, it's kind of just, it's like comes to you rather than you just like, oh, I'm making this, you know.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I've never done shrooms. I wanted to, but would you recommend people trying it and then listening to the beats?
I don't see that's the thing, you know, it's all subjective, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily promote drug use, but I do promote doing whatever the fuck you want. So it's kind of just like, if you want to do it, But
awesome. Cool. So I think the first time I saw you was you opened for Blackalicious at Pure Nightclub. It was a while ago.
Oh yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. So what's been your biggest show or your favorite show that you've done?
Probably when I opened up for Dell.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite show. Super cool dude,
yeah.
too.
I've been a huge fan, too, since, like, 9th grade.
Yeah, I love Dell. He's so good.
It's awesome. So, did you come up in the hip-hop scene here in Hawaii, or did you start somewhere else and then come here?
I mean, no, actually, I've lived here, like, my whole life, pretty much. So, not pretty much, like, yeah, I've lived here my whole life. So, pretty much, yeah.
So you make your own beats.
Yeah.
So when did you start making the beats for this?
For this project in specific, you know, that's the thing, like, I was working on beats before the project kind of dawned on me. I guess, too, kind of one thing that inspired the project was the type of beats I was making. It just was kind of more trippy stuff, you know, than what I was usually doing. A lot less cleaner and more creative, I think. So, I mean, that just kind of sparked the idea, too. So it's like, I mean, I don't know when I started, to be honest. I think that if I think back to the beats, because I have the track list in my head, the first beat I made for it technically would be back last year, around this time.
Awesome. Okay, so a year. It's like, cool. So what are your upcoming shows? What's your next show?
I'm opening up for the Grouch next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Have you met him before?
No, I'm super stoked, though. I hope that I get to meet him.
Okay. Yeah, me too. His lyrics and stuff are kind of right where I'm at right now.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Nice.
So who are your favorite artists? So who do you like? Who are you listening to lately?
You know, like, I'm like the type of, like, I have like I'm weird when it comes to stuff like that, because it's like once I like something, I listen to it forever, you know what I mean? So, like, But a lot of times, though, it's hard for me to listen to other music because I'm always working on beats or I'm trying to write to a beat that I made. So it's most of the time I'm just digging for samples. That's a lot of what I listen to is just samples, lots of jazz, soul.
So when you write your lyrics, are you writing it down in a notebook? Do you just go
Fuck
freestyle?
no.
You
No.
remember it?
No,
Or-
I write it in my phone
Your phone?
or on my computer because I type pretty fast.
Okay.
So it's like, I just feel like, whatever you can do fastest, the quicker you can get it done.
Yeah. Yeah.
I write really slow, so it's kind of counterproductive. Yeah.
Gotcha. So how did you get into hip hop? How did you start writing?
Well, my dad actually raps, so I've always loved rap, and hip hop, it was always playing around me pretty much. So I've always been into it. I started making beats when I was 13. My dad showed me the song Jezebel by Sade. Sade is so dope too. I sampled that and it's kind of been fucking with samples since then. Yeah.
Wow. Who can say their dad raps? That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool actually. It's like we have kind of that connection where it's like we can talk about that, kind of how like some people have a dad who talks to them about sports. He watches sports and shit. I don't watch sports, but
you can text each other rhymes.
he texts me rhymes all the time. Like he could be my ghostwriter if I really wanted to, but I'll reply because it's dope, but I would never send something back though. I kind of feel bad now that you asked that.
Would you ever bring him on stage with you? Like, hey,
maybe in the future, that would be super dope actually if I was actually to get success off of this, and he can kind of see, something unfold to what he wanted, in himself, what I mean, in me, and I think that would be a dope moment, if I could bring him up and, but I want that to be something special for in the future or whatever,
So what is your dream life? Is it doing this or all over the world? Is it
pretty much I just want to make beats and write raps and show people it and get paid for it. That's cut and dry, you know what I mean? That's just all I want, you know what I mean? I don't care what kind of clothes I have or where I live even, you know what I mean? I just want to be able to do this without having to go to my job because I hate my job.
So what you had mentioned people should just do whatever they want to do. Is that your message to people, or what kind of message do you want to share with people?
I guess my overall message, even in the name, you know what I mean, is that you have the ability to change shit, you know what I mean, and it's I just want to give people something to relate to when they feel like they can't change shit, pretty much.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's super inspirational.
Yeah.
You can always change your situation.
I mean, I've seen it on both sides of the fence, though, so it's easier said than done, but at the same time, it's just mind over matter, pretty much,
Sure. Anything else you want to share?
I got a show, Quali, No Can Do, December 8th.
Yeah, you.
Next Door?
Next Door, yes.
Next Door.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Pleasure. Huge fan. Peace out, Factory.
Peace.